Take a slow breath in and let it go. You are about to walk through Stockholm, the city of islands, bridges, and calm waters. It's late evening. The sky above you is soft blue, turning silver as the sun disappears behind the horizon. The air is cool and clean, carrying the smell of rain and pine trees. The city lights begin to glow, reflecting on the water that surrounds almost every street. You start your walk near Gamla Stan, the old town of Stockholm. The narrow stone streets twist between tall, colorful buildings, yellow, red, and soft orange. Small lamps shine in the windows, and the cobblestones shine after the evening rain. Everything feels calm, warm, and a little magical. You pass a small cafe, and the smell of cinnamon and coffee floats through the air. Somewhere, a person laughs softly. The sound echoes between the old walls, then fades away. You smile without knowing why. The city feels alive, but peaceful, as if it is breathing with you. The water around the island moves gently, touching the boats that rest by the docks. You stop for a moment and look across to the next island, where hundreds of tiny lights sparkle in the distance. They look like stars that have fallen into the water. You walk slowly, step by step. Each sound, your shoes on the stone, the quiet wind, the faraway music, blends together into one soft rhythm. You feel your shoulders relax. Your thoughts slow down. You reach a small bridge. Below, the water is black and still, and the city's reflection looks like another world, upside down and dreamy. You close your eyes for a second and listen. The sound of waves, the soft hum of life, and silence in between. Stockholm welcomes you with open arms, not loudly, but gently, like a whisper saying, "You can rest now." You take another deep breath, feeling lighter, calmer, and ready to continue your quiet journey through this city of water and light. The ferry moves slowly away from the old town. Its soft engine hums in the quiet night, and the air smells of sea salt and pine. The moon sits above Stockholm like a silver eye, watching over the calm waters. The reflections of the bridges, lights, and towers stretch long and thin across the surface, like ribbons of gold and white. You lean on the side of the ferry, watching the city fade behind you. The buildings become smaller, the noise disappears, and the air feels fresh again. You take a deep breath, cold air fills your lungs, and your shoulders begin to drop. Soon, the ferry reaches Djurgården, the green island of Stockholm. You step onto the dock, and everything feels softer here, the sound, the air, even the colors. The wind carries the scent of wet grass and blooming flowers. Somewhere far away, a small bell rings from a passing boat. You start walking along a narrow path covered with small stones. On both sides, tall trees move gently in the breeze, whispering to each other. Their leaves shimmer in the moonlight, creating patterns on the ground like soft waves. Each step you take matches the rhythm of your breathing, slow, steady, peaceful. You pass by old wooden cottages, painted deep red and white, with tiny lanterns glowing in their windows. Inside, people are probably drinking tea, reading, or falling asleep. A dog barks once, then silence returns. The whole island feels like a place that belongs to another time, quiet, kind, and simple. You continue your walk and reach the edge of the island. The sea spreads out before you, black and shining. Small boats rock gently on the surface, tied to wooden docks. The ropes creak softly, and the water laps against the wood. You sit down on a small bench facing the water. The wind is cool but gentle. The smell of the sea fills your senses. You can hear every tiny sound, the slow waves, a seagull far away, the soft hum of the ferry returning to the city. As you breathe in, the world seems to pause. As you breathe out, your body grows heavier, more relaxed. You close your eyes for a moment, listening to the sounds of the island, the whispers of trees, the soft heartbeat of the water, the faint rustle of leaves. Everything moves in a slow rhythm, like a lullaby made by nature itself. In this moment, you are not in a hurry. You are not anywhere else. You are simply here, on an island in Stockholm, surrounded by peace, water, and night. When you open your eyes again, the city lights sparkle across the distant shore. You smile softly. It's time to continue your walk, deeper into the calm.
You cross another bridge, leaving the green quiet of Djurgården behind. The city lights grow brighter again, but they don't disturb your peace. They glow softly like stars that decided to stay close to Earth tonight. The water below reflects them, creating two Stockholms, one above, one beneath. You walk towards Södermalm, one of the city's most peaceful districts. The streets are calm, the lamps golden, and the sound of your footsteps echoes gently off the cobblestones. Cool breeze moves through your hair. You pass a few small cafes that are closing for the night. Through the windows, you see empty cups, candles still flickering, and people cleaning up slowly, smiling quietly to each other. There's something comforting in this. The end of the day, the quiet moments before rest. You keep walking uphill toward Monteliusvägen, one of the most beautiful viewpoints in Stockholm. The climb is gentle, lined with old wooden houses, flowers, and ivy-covered fences. The air smells of lilac and stone warmed by the sun earlier in the day. The top you stop. Before you lies the whole city, calm, shining, and endless. The water glows silver, the bridges stretch across like golden threads, and the buildings sparkle softly. In the distance, the old town looks like a tiny dream made of light. You sit on a wooden railing, letting your legs hang loosely. The wind is soft and cool. You can hear distant music from somewhere. Maybe a guitar, maybe just the echo of a memory. You close your eyes and let the sounds blend together. Wind, music, and your breathing. Your thoughts begin to drift like the boats below. They move slowly, without direction, just floating wherever the current takes them. You think about how calm the city feels at night. How even a capital full of life can fall into perfect stillness when the world sleeps. The lights shimmer on the water, and you can almost hear the city's heartbeat. Slow, steady, peaceful. You take a deep breath in and let it go. The air feels cool in your lungs, and your whole body relaxes. Stockholm at night doesn't ask you to do anything, just invites you to rest, to listen, to breathe, to dream. You start walking back down from Monteliusvigen, slowly and quietly. The streets are almost empty now. The lamps glow with a golden light, and the water reflects them like melted honey. You cross a small bridge again. The sound of your steps mixes with the soft rhythm of waves below. The air smells of wood and sea, familiar and comforting. You walk without hurry, feeling the peace of the city move through you. You stop for a moment on the bridge. The view around you is pure stillness. The old town glowing in the distance, the water dark and calm, the sky full of quiet stars. The whole world feels soft, gentle, and safe. You breathe in the silence. You exhale the day. Each breath feels slower than the last. Your arms feel heavier, your eyelids softer. The sound of the city fades to a whisper. As you walk the last few streets, you notice the reflections of the lamps in the puddles from the evening rain. You step over them slowly, like crossing into a dream. In your mind, the night grows warmer. The lights blur softly, and the sounds melt into one. The wind, the waves, your heartbeat. You realize something simple. You are not just walking through Stockholm. You are walking through calm itself. The city holds you like a lullaby. Safe, gentle, endless. You let go of the last bit of tension, breathe deeply, and close your eyes. The water moves, the lights shimmer, and Stockholm quietly whispers, "Sleep well, traveler." Crescent moon.